Rock fans rejoice because this morning on our special series, Behind the Scenes, How Does It Work? We're taking you backstage at an Aerosmith concert. NBC's Kerry Sanders is standing by in Sunrise, Florida, where that band will be performing tonight. Kerry, good assignment. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. And the starter's gun has fired once again. The clock is ticking. They're getting ready, offloading already for tonight's show here in Sunrise, Florida. We joined up with the Aerosmith group a couple days ago in Atlanta to go behind the scenes to see how it works.
Before the rock and roll, before that high-octane show, before the first diehard fan lip syncs with the band, there is a vision.
Starts at 8 in the morning.
An empty space like the Phillips Arena in Atlanta.
Skate left thrust against the dasher.
And a team you really never see, all in harmony, creating a rock and roll origami.
We are the backbone.
In under 12 hours,
200 guys every day.
roadies offload 19 semis.
Welcome to Detroit Rodeo.
String more than 100 miles of cable.
Better than sitting behind a desk all day.
Build a stage.
A little more. Hey, that'll do it.
Keeps you toned, keeps you young.
Hang more than 600 lights.
We're 120 feet high.
And like the army they are, it all happens with a general directing the troops.
Well, they tell me you're sort of the godfather of all of them.
Someone's got to be in charge.
Charlie Hernandez, a 30-year veteran, organizing the chaos.
How did you wind up here?
Broke mom and dad's heart, left college.
It's worked out pretty well.
I did okay. I bought my house. They got over it.
It wasn't always this way. Like their lyrics say, everybody's got their dues in life to pay.
And we opened up for the Yardbirds, who became Led Zeppelin after that.
Aerosmith began touring back in the early 70s.
I carried their amps, they carried my drums.
The margin of error now,
So if this is off, none of this will work properly.
less than a strip of tape.
You're like engineers.
We are engineers.
It takes as much electricity to put on an Aerosmith concert as needed to power a 25-story building.
People come to see the band, not to hear them. They can hear them all day long on the radio.
And about that light show, it's punched live, not computer-generated. Remember, sound travels slower than light.
That's one physics, right? That's never going to change. Air is always going to be air, and the sound's going to travel at a certain speed, and the band has to work around that.
It's 6 hours, 43 minutes to showtime.
We're able to multitask and build and work in 4 different areas.
The pieces of the puzzle are starting to come together.
We're really fortunate to have been able to assemble the best of all the best. We got the best crew there is.
And that crew is hungry.
It's guerrilla catering at its best.
Jamie Loretta, a.k.a. the rock and roll chef.
For the most part, a lot of the roadies are meat and potatoes kind of guys.
And then there's that same meal prepared the same way before every show.
Steven Tyler, every single night has to have a piece of salmon that's wild caught from Alaska.
A band that's been together as long as Aerosmith is bound to have a few idiosyncrasies. Drummer Joey Kramer has this unusual guardian perched right next to his skins.
Well, this has been with him the longest. I know it's from the 70s. It's been around.
Grammy-nominated Joe Perry has 21 guitars, 21 backups, 42 to choose from, one favorite.
This one is Billy. Billy's Joe's wife.
5 hours left. Time for the final sound check. All that's needed now, the band.
Hello! Hey, how you doing, man? Doing all right. Forget about it. Some days it's not worth chewing through the restraints. You know what I'm talking about?
You're 4 hours away from showtime. Are you as amazed as I am at what your road crew's been able to set up there since early this morning?
You trying to give me a heart attack?
Is it up or down? Was there a tornado? I'm beyond amazed.
It's magic.
It is, right?
Certainly looks like it to me.
Stay tuned for more magic.
What don't we know?
These are the biggest Aerosmith bands right here. We would do this if we didn't get paid
It just doesn't happen overnight. It's 30 years of experience.
What people don't know is how hard we have to work to be professional, but how hard we have to work to not be too professional.
In other words, you'd be surprised how much it costs to look this cheap.
10 minutes to go. Little James Brown.
It's all rhythmed up, you know? Man knows how to cook.
One last ritual. A shot of ginseng to boost their energy. Showtime.
I want to thank the greatest road crew on the planet for getting us up and down the way they do. Give it up.
Man, do they work hard. It's amazing. Now, if you take a look at this, it took all day long to set it up, but then only 2.5 hours to tear it back down. By the way, Aerosmith has a new dual-disc live CD out called Rockin' the Joint. And don't forget to watch the Grammys on February 8th. Joe Perry's song Mercy is nominated for Best Rock Instrumental. Matt, see you here tonight?
Oh, don't do that, Carrie. Please, don't do that.
Come on, Carrie.
The cringe factor on that was very high. Just say, hello, sunrise. We're back in a moment. But first, these messages in your local news.
Oh, boy.